What's up, my lovely people? You know, I'm back again as G-Terra representing for G-Terra, Terra Entertainment Group. No schooling, you don't know Clockwork Tree in the works, the album in the making right now. I'm very excited. It's a lot going on, and it's a lot going on for real, and everybody already know. You know the deal. I'm staying very busy right now in the studio. Don't have the time for too much running around and riff-raff, but we're always going to pass on the positive messages that we come across and try to enlighten people and let them know what time it is. And as we know right now, white supremacy has been confronted, you know, in all type of ways and areas of life. And you know, we want people to know that we who stand up and speak the truth about these particular things are never people that oppose white people. We don't hate nobody's skin color. We don't hate anybody for being who they are. We actually standing up for our people, our nation, and we're standing up against a dictatorship that's been over us for hundreds of years now called white supremacy, which casts white privilege and hold down everybody else from rising and having anything in life. Big up and respect to the queen. Much respect, Luna. Long time. Blessings and love. You know, man, I say much respect. Now, this message is for everybody to know that there's been plans against the nation. And it's not us that get up and hated anyone. We were terribly hated by a set of people for whatever reason they chose to hate us for. We don't even know the amount of reasons why they hate us, Luna. We don't know the amount of reasons why these KKK people hate us and why all these crazy stuff going on, why they plan all these plans to destroy us. But here's a message from Willie D, which I think is very important for all people to see, which I think that we need to be spread out. We need to spread this information so our children can learn. Luna, you know the deal already. We need to spread positive information so we could break the cycle. You know, myself, mental slavery and oppression. See, this is what it's all about. It's about uprising. It's about living life. It's about fulfillment. It's about truth. It's about us all being humans to love each other and take care of each other instead of living a lie and showing hate. There's no reason for hate. We all live in this earth. We all need to survive. We have beautiful children we want to take care of. The blessings of life is here for us all. We shouldn't be sitting down plotting against the next man's life. So the people that do it, you're in the wrong. It's not us in the wrong for speaking the truth. It's the people that's taking the negative actions of wickedness against people. They're in the wrong. Okay? So let's speak this message out for all the people out there who need to hear it. Willie D, big up.
What the haters talking about?
Subscribe, like, share, and definitely look out for more from me. Yeah.
What's up, family? There's a guy by the name of Raymond de Souza, born in Brazil, lives in America. He is a delegate with the Human Life International Group. He has a message for Africans. Protect yourself. Defend yourself. Against who? United States, Canada, and Europe. He says that they have a plan to depopulate Africa. Now, this is a plan that we all have known about forever, but we never had any inside information. We just have common sense. We could tell, we could see what they're doing. And we know what they're about. But he had inside information. He said that the United States, Canada, and Europe has policy regarding Africa. In the past, he said from 1990 to 2000, collectively, these countries have spent $6 billion on contraceptives. Not $6 billion to clean the water, for clean food, for health care. No. The money was spent for contraceptives. Why would they spend that kind of money for contraceptives? Simple.
Thanks for the love, baby.
They don't want any more black babies born in Africa. And they don't want them born in the US or even in Europe. Now, he says that they have a plan. He said, number one, they have a plan to increase white population. He said that they're scared to death, particularly white men, are afraid that they're going to lose their power, and they are going to lose their power. It's just a matter of time. His sentiments was echoed by Jane
right,
Elliott.
Luna.
If you don't know who Jane Elliott is, look her up. She is the truth. A white female educator, and she is fearless. Look her up. Jane Elliott said that they have a 3-tier plan to increase white population. They had put it like this. They had 3 ideas. One was they could pay women to have babies. But if they did that, they would have to pay black women too. Secondly, they could increase immigration. But if they did that, the majority of immigrants that comes over are dark. The third thing they could do is, because 60% of abortions that take place in America are from white women, she said if they could save those 60% of babies, then they stand a fighting chance. This is why the Republicans
Yeah, Jane Elliott, the real
are
deal, right,
forcing
Luna?
these anti-abortion laws on women, not even giving them a choice, just saying they just passing
What you
legislation,
talking about Jane Elliott the other day, baby?
you know? So what are they so afraid
about
of?
Jane Elliott the other day?
You see, here's the deal.
Yeah, Jane Elliott.
If
She
they-
real than a motherfucker.
Was not
Yeah,
treating
I'ma
people
talk to you about it
bad.
soon.
It's
I got
one
you.
thing that what happened 400 years ago
Yeah.
or 200 years ago, whatever, 150 years ago. Whatever happened, that was a while back. If it was in the past and we were gone, we were past that, we were actually in a
I'ma tell you something.
post-racial society, then maybe they wouldn't have too much to worry about. But because they continue
I'm gonna hit you up with
with their
information soon,
same
okay?
type of ways, the same oppression, the same abuse, the same murderous mentality, that's what they're afraid of. They're afraid that black people is going to get the upper hand and treat them the exact same way. But I want you to come on in, white folks. Come on in real close. I want you to really hear what I got to say right now. Black people ain't built like that. That's just not who we are as a people. We're just not inherently evil like that. But if those of you out there are so afraid, just start treating people better. And you won't have anything to worry about.
That's right. That's
No
right.
more talk.
What the haters talking about?
Yeah, that's right, Candice. I mean, big up to Candice for passing through. Luna, you saying some real stuff, yo. Big up, Luna. Candice Owens, what she said. Candice Owens. So how about we just go to it? We could just go to it. Candice Owens, huh? I tell you, man, the time is getting serious, yo. What did she say though, Luna? Let me see. Candice Owens. Let's see what she's talking about. A new culture. 4 days ago. Which one was it you're interested in? Oh wow. She does not support George Floyd, and here's why. Wow. Let's see. I want to hear this crap.
Hello, Facebook family. I have decided to do this video. It has been weighing very heavily on my heart
I see. I'm about to
and
hear
on my
now.
mind as well. And it was something that I wanted to say early on, but there were so many emotions and so much pressure for me
Damn,
to
yo,
go
what
with the
you- what is
popular
this crazy
opinion
woman
about
that said?
who George Floyd was. And sometimes it can be difficult when there are just so many external pressures to say what you believe. And this was an instance where I felt like my silence would have been better in the beginning. But the more that I think about it, I realize that we are being sold a lot of lies, and at the detriment to the Black community, at the detriment to the white community, and at the detriment to America as a whole. So I want to come out and say that I do not support George Floyd and the media depiction of him as a martyr for Black America. I'm going to explain why, and I hope that some of you guys will understand where I'm coming from. I have spent a considerable amount of time reading a lot of Black authors that I think are some of the most brilliant Black Americans breathing. Walter Williams, Shelby Steele, Thomas Sowell, and I recently came across something that was an idea that was planted into my head by Shelby Steele, and it has been something that I cannot forget. It is something that will stick with me for the rest of my life. And it is something that I hope for the Black Americans that are watching will stick with you for the rest of your life. Shelby Steele said that the Black community is unique from other communities. Our culture is unique from other communities because we are the only community that caters to the bottom denominator of our society. Now, let me explain what that means. It means to say that not every Black American is a criminal, not every Black American is committing crimes, but we are unique in that we are the only people that fight and scream and demand support and justice for the people in our community that are up to no good. You would be hard pressed to find, a Jewish person who has spent 5 stints in prison, who commits a crime and dies while committing a crime, and that the Jewish people champion and demand justice for. You will be hard pressed to find this in white America. You'll be hard pressed to find this even in Latino America. If there is a person that is spent multiple times in prison, you are not going to see.
What the fuck is this bitch talking about? Excuse me, queen. You don't know. Then I ain't gonna call you queen, cause you seem to talk like you in support of everything that white people do, and you just already sound stupid. You know what you sound like? An educated dumbass. That's what you sound like. I wish I could look you in your face and tell you that. This is just ridiculous to hear her say what she feels she might think is right and want the whole nation. What you want the whole everybody to think the same way? I guess so.
Bunch of Latinos coming out demanding justice for this person, even if, and I want to be very clear, what I'm saying is not any defense for Derek Chauvin. I hope Derek Chauvin gets the justice that he deserves to be, implemented upon him, and that the family of George Floyd deserves justice for the way that he died. But I also am not going to accept the narrative that this is the best the Black community has to offer. For whatever reason, it has become fashionable over the last 5 or 6 years for us to turn criminals into heroes overnight. And it is something that I find to be despicable, and it is something that I refuse to stand by any longer, and I am not going to play a part in it, no matter how much pressure comes from Black liberals and Black conservatives as some token of people wanting you to believe that this is the only way you can be Black, is you have to say this was wrong, and that this person was amazing.
This is crazy. So she's not even talking about the fuck how the man got killed innocently without a gun, kneeled in his neck. That's the point here. You seem to override the truth just to be sweet to white America because you got some white friends you want to make happy. That's what it looked like. You seem like you're trying to make your white friends happy, and you will kiss any ass to do that. That's low down of you. You need to look in yourself and realize what the whole shit is about. It's not about fucking criminalizing innocent men, you stupid woman. It's about the fact that these men are getting killed innocently. Innocently. She's not paying attention. She's got her head stuck up her ass because the shit she's saying makes no sense and doesn't have any line up with the reality. She's talking about criminal. About criminals. So who was a criminal? So you're saying George Floyd was a criminal? Even if he was a criminal, didn't the white boy that shot 9 people in a church get arrested and taken to jail to be tried? But this black man ain't shot nobody, but he was murdered right there with a knee in his neck before he could even get arrested. That's what the problem is, you stupid woman. Some of these people, they pretend like they know some shit, like they smart. Like you can hear them talk too, trying to talk nice and smart, no curses. But you're still a dumb fuck. I don't give a damn how much curses you avoid and how smart you sound, you're a dumb fuck. Because you're still avoiding the point that the man was innocently murdered. And so were many other kids. That's the fucking point here. It's not about your little stupid ass psychological breakdown of who's innocent and who's a criminal and all that stupid shit. You got innocent men getting murdered. Here you are defending white supremacy.
I won't do that. George Floyd was not an amazing person. And as soon as this video hit the internet, I did just basic searches. Everyone jumped on it and was looking at the police officer, and everyone agrees that the police officer was wrong, and the police officer has been arrested. So that is not the reason I'm not discussing that, is because that is not something that has been misconstrued in the media. He has been turned into the devil that he is, and there is no reason for us to harp on that any longer, because white